Today, I am showing Casey DeSantis' 2026 governor run in trouble. Hope Florida controversy explained. How a controversy over Medicaid funds and marijuana complicates Casey DeSantis' potential run for governor. One of the biggest hurdles to Casey DeSantis running for Florida governor in 2026 may have just been temporarily removed. For weeks, Florida Republicans had been investigating whether Governor Ron DeSantis' administration illegally redirected $10 million from a federal Medicaid settlement to oppose a 2024 ballot measure aimed at legalizing recreational marijuana. Those leading the investigation suggested serious violations, including wire fraud and money laundering, alleging that DeSantis and his top allies improperly transferred the money to a political organization helmed by James Uthmeier, the governor's former chief of staff and current state attorney general. However, on Thursday, the key subcommittee abruptly ended its investigation after important witnesses declined to testify. Representative Alex Andrade, chair of the investigative subcommittee, said, "I have enough information to confirm that James Uthmeier engaged in wire fraud and money laundering." Andrade promised to propose anti-corruption legislation in the next legislative session. Even with her high name recognition as Florida's First Lady, Casey DeSantis would face challenges if she runs, particularly against Trump-backed candidate Byron Donalds. The controversy surrounding Hope Florida, the nonprofit associated with Casey DeSantis, could cast a lasting shadow over her campaign. At the center of the controversy is a $67 million settlement with Medicaid contractor Centene. Of that, $10 million was directed toward Hope Florida, led by Casey DeSantis. Records show that $5 million went to a group aligned with the Florida Chamber of Commerce and another $5 million to Save Our Society from Drugs. These groups funneled $8.5 million toward efforts to defeat the marijuana amendment. Although the amendment received 57% of the vote, it fell short of the 60% needed to pass. Despite ending the formal investigation, Representative Andrade accused the DeSantis administration of misusing public funds for political purposes. Some witnesses, including the Florida Chamber of Commerce's CEO and Hope Florida's attorney, declined to testify. Ron and Casey DeSantis argue the money was separate from Medicaid settlement funds, calling the probe politically motivated. At a press conference, Casey DeSantis defended Hope Florida by saying, "Hope Florida is not a program. It's an idea, a philosophy about helping people in need." While the legislative investigation may be over, the political fallout lingers. Critics warn that millions could be spent on negative ads highlighting the controversy if Casey DeSantis runs for governor. Though no evidence suggests Casey DeSantis personally broke the law, Andrade criticized her management. "She certainly looks incompetent at running a small charitable organization." After the investigation's closure, DeSantis' allies called it a politically motivated public stunt. Even with the end of the investigation, Casey DeSantis faces an uphill battle. Byron Donalds, already endorsed by former President Trump, has raised over $12 million and built a robust political operation, something Casey DeSantis currently lacks. Despite this, Casey DeSantis remains popular among Florida Republicans. A February poll by the University of North Florida found 57% of respondents viewed her favorably compared to 27% for Donalds. Her only confirmed political aide is Taryn Fenske, while many former DeSantis staffers have departed. UNF political science professor Michael Binder noted, "Many potential candidates suffer from low recognition now, but that will change by the 2026 primary. Only time will tell if Casey DeSantis can turn her public support into a successful campaign or if controversy will ultimately derail her ambitions."